Welcome to my series where I'm breaking down all the features that Instagram has to offer and how you can leverage them for your small business. Let's go. All right, ladies, today, first up, we are going to be talking about the Instagram feed. This is the core content of Instagram, and it's used mostly for sharing photos and graphics and short videos, and basically serves as the main gallery that represents your brand or your personal style. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can see the feed of other people and how you can find your own feed, and then show you exactly how easy it is to post to your feed. All right, so here is an account. I am going to, if I want to see this particular feed, because it's a little bit interesting to me and I might want to follow this person, what I'm going to do is press on their username in the top. And that's going to bring me to their feed. Now, there are probably going to be one of three options that come up as we scroll down here. You can see above where the content is, there are three columns. We have a grid on the left, we have a little play button in the center, and then we have a little person on the right. The one on the left, this is the traditional grid feed. So this is what Instagram was initially made famous for. This is what you're all used to. The one in the center, these are specifically Instagram Reels or long form videos. They're all going to show up here. And the third one is tags. So this is anything that your account has been tagged in. So what you're used to is scrolling through the feed, and anytime you land on an account that you want to check out, you're going to tap on that and it's going to bring you to one of these three options. One of them is going to be black and the other two are going to be gray. That's how you're going to know which particular part of the profile feed that you've landed on. Now, let's go to your feed. So to do that, you're going to hit your picture in the bottom right. This is going to take you to your own Instagram feed. Okay, so now let's show you how to actually go ahead and share a post to your feed. At the bottom menu, there are 5 options. In the center, there's a plus button. You're going to hit that plus button. On the bottom, we have different options. We have post, story, reel, and live. I'm going to choose post because we are posting to the feed. And then this allows you to be able to go through and choose whichever photo, video that you have that you want to share. When you are sharing a static image, which is a photo or some kind of a graphic that you put together, could be a testimonial, an inspirational quote. Instagram has recently changed the image size ratio that it will allow as uploads and gives us a little bit more control to put a little bit taller image. I personally still like using the traditional square feed post. So if that's what you're looking for, what you're going to do is you're going to hit those little button in the bottom left that has 2 arrows. And by tapping that, it's going to make the image fill the space on the screen. And you're still going to be able to move this around if you want to. You can make it bigger, you can move it over, either way, whatever you want to do to position the photo so that you have the focal point exactly where you want it. Then once you're ready to go, you're going to tap next. You can, if you want to at this point, add on some music. So at the top on the right, there's a little music note. You can tap that and you can either search for music or you can just apply one of the audios that are probably near the top. Those are going to be the more popular ones to apply that to your post. There is a lot of data from Instagram that if you do add music to your single post, it will create more engagement. So it's one of those creator tools that they are giving us access to because it does tend to increase your reach. So that's something that you can definitely do. I would recommend trying some with, trying some without, seeing what your audience responds to. Okay, now we're ready to go to the next step by just tapping next. And then this is where you can add your caption. So you just tap your finger there, and this is where you can add in whatever it is that you want to say with this particular post that you're sharing. Once you've added your caption here, all you're going to do is hit OK. Now, there's a whole bunch of other options that come up down here. I am not going to tell you about any of them except for one. And it's the first one, which is tag people. If there does happen to be other people or things, accounts, people that you follow that you want to make sure that you're tagging with this particular post, to do that, all you're going to do is hit tag people at the top, and then you just have to tap anywhere on this photo. Let's say I want to talk about the color on the walls. Maybe I want to tag Benjamin Moore. So I would just tap on the wall, and then I would just start typing in Benjamin Moore. And there it is there. And then all I have to do is tap on the username to apply it. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now I can just press done. Do you need to tag people in every photo? Absolutely not. I would say of the last 50 static posts that I've made in my feed, I might have tagged one person. So not necessary every time. Please don't think that that's a rule. I just wanted to show you where that's at. And then when you're ready, all you have to do is hit the share button in the bottom of the screen. Now, I'm not going to share this right now. I'm going to go back because I want to talk to you just a little bit about the kinds of things that is going to make your feed really strong. So here are some tips for success. The first thing that I can give to you as a tip is to try to maintain a consistent aesthetic or theme to enhance your brand identity. How do you do this easily? Well, quite honestly, you make sure that any of the photos that you're sharing could have some of your brand colors in them. Or you could integrate some visuals into your brand like I've done here using Canva to make sure my brand colors are coming through and I'm making an impact when people land here. The reason that you want to try to brand the graphics and photos that you're sharing in your feed is because when people are scrolling on the homepage, when they're coming into Instagram, they're going to start to recognize your content and they're going to stop their scroll and then they're going to watch it. So that's one of the keys to making sure that you're going to stop that scroll is creating some brand consistency in your feed. The other tip that I can give to you is that it is important to use high quality images and videos to attract more engagement. And I'm going to tell you and save you a bunch of time. I really don't like looking at this and seeing that it's filled up with me. However, here's what I've learned over the last 18 months. People engage with me when I share more of me in my feed. So my reels and my reach and my feed posts go so much further when I share something of me in my feed. So I can get over myself to know that Instagram is a platform and the algorithm will reward me if I can keep people engaged. And if I keep people engaged by sharing more of me, then I can do that because that's going to help me grow my business and inevitably grow my bottom line. And that's it. That's really all you need to know about your feed. It is a really great way to show off who you are and what you're all about. And I look forward to coming back tomorrow and sharing a little bit about carousels. Have an amazing day, ladies, and thanks for listening. Cheers.